Hello everyone and welcome to DIY with AJ. I'm Anjali and you are watching DIY with AJ. This is I'm saying for the third time, and thank you for returning to my channel and watching my videos. I am giving my thanks to all those 242 subscribers that you are supporting me, and if you are new to my channel then please make sure to subscribe, that button, that red button, hit that, and hit that like button and bell icon. uh, it means you will support me. Thank you in advance. And this is the wall decor that I'll be creating in this video. This is my DIY autumn theme wall decor. Each leaves I have casted from plaster of Paris, colored them, painted them, and it was a very nice experience. I will share the full process that how I have created this in this video. So please make sure to watch it. And if you will like my video, then make sure to hit the like button. And what else I can say, this month theme will be autumn because I want to experience autumn in my real life one time. In India we don't see maple trees, we don't see the roads full of autumn leaves, orange atmosphere, acorns, pumpkin is there in India, but acorns I don't think so. So I want to experience that, so I decided that this September I will maintain my full video schedule based on autumn. Whether I will do something on my journal, something I will create, or something I will paint, everything will be based on autumn. So if you are really into it, then thank you and subscribe. And if you don't like the idea, then I can't help it because I love autumn and I want to experience it. So without further delay, let's start this video. So in a DIY manner, in AJ style, like yes. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, for starting this project, as usual, I am taking plaster of Paris and I am making a paste. If you are means a regular subscriber or a regular viewer of my channel, then you must already know that I create a lot of craft with plaster of Paris, and this paste is just a mixture of plaster of Paris, little bit of white glue and water. And water you can add according to the consistency you want. I want the consistency not to be thick and not to be too much of runny, so I have added little bit of water only. The paste is smooth, and here I have collected a variety of leaves from my garden, and I will just cast it with plaster of Paris. Leaf casting is a very easy process, but you have to be careful that you spread a thick layer of plaster, because if you will spread a very thin layer, then ultimately it will break. So try to maintain a even and thick layer, and include all the margins, all the corners, and wait until the plaster will dry. After drying, remove it from the newspaper, and you can easily break away the pieces with hand because plaster is at semi-dry state now, so it is not so much hard now. And now just remove the leaf from the plaster and you will see an amazing intricate leaf veins pattern over it. And it always surprises me and makes me happy that how these beautiful details are so easily casted with a plaster. You see the variety of leaves and the veins all are visible. This process is messy, so make sure to always use a newspaper beneath your surface. Otherwise you will get a lot of scolding from your mother. Okay, so this is the mango leaf that I wanted to include in this project, but you see, while I am removing it from the plaster, it ultimately broke down. And I thought at first that I will just add little bit of white glue and I will add stick them together, because it was broken in only 2 pieces and plaster sticks quite well with white glue, so it was not a very big kind of hustle. So I just pasted the 2 pieces with white glue and let them dry. and this whole process was just repeated, and all the leaves that I have casted, I am just removing them, you see. And after them I just left them in the sunlight. Make sure that it will dry very well. You see, after drying I have my 4 leaf casted. See, the color of the plaster has changed greatly. Now it is completely white. That means it is completely dried. And I told you earlier, the mango leaf, when I was working on it, it has just fallen from my hand and then it broke into 3 pieces. And then I don't want to paste it and use it, so I am going with these 4. If you want to make your DIY project more strong, then instead of plaster, you go for polymer clay or silk card clay. Here I am taking a wooden dowel. That also I have collected from my garden. It was just kept there, don't know for what. And a little bit of jute rope, and just cover it, so that I'm going for the theme autumn, so I want to make or create that vibe, so I'm using jute. And now for the leaves, the mainly colors that I'll be using are yellow, orange, green, brown and red, the colors of autumn. And just color them. Here the color that I am using are the same colors that I am using for creating the artwork on my channel, the basic Camlin watercolors, because I think the watercolor blend so easily and they make such a vibrant and different varieties of color that I don't find acrylic too much interesting at such as watercolor. So I try to paint some watercolor. After painting them with watercolor, I will make them a little bit more strong by applying a cover of Mod Podge. You can make your own Mod Podge by mixing little bit of Fevicol with water, or you can use a medium 2 from the brand Fevicrylic. That will also work as a Mod Podge and will protect your colors from fading, and it will give a shiny look also. So here all the leaves I am trying to color, like from young to old, and all the autumn colors I want to include in them. And coloring is the most enjoyable part of this process. I hope if you will make this DIY, you will also enjoy coloring as much as I do. And after finishing the coloring part, I will take a sharp pointy thing. Here I am using just a scissor to create a hole, and to give the shape I am just using a pencil. And after making a hole, just little bit of touch up with watercolors, and now I will just tie them with my stick and our DIY project will be ready. But the most difficult part for this project was tying a knot. I suck at tying the knots properly. I don't know why it is so difficult for me to tie a knot, but really it's very difficult. And after tying them, I have just adjusted them at alternate lengths, and it's ready. I will show you the picture.